Yo, what is going on, everyone in the XRP community? Hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic day today, as usual, during this cryptocurrency Black Swan event. Extreme danger for XRP investors. Extreme danger for XRP investors. We are down at some not very good levels. Okay, we're not at the greatest levels, but you know what? Honestly, it could be worse. Right now, we are either in extreme danger or we are at the perfect phoenix rising from the ashes moment. Let's go ahead and talk about it. So, as you guys know, recently, FTT-Binance, just an absolute shitstorm. Absolute rug pull, black swan event. You know what measuring contest between two of the biggest cryptocurrency exchanges. And what's funny is that the tweets that came out about a day and a half ago from Sam Bankman-Fried saying, hey guys, no, nothing's wrong, we're fine. It was not fine, dude. And then what's even more hilarious is at the FTX crypto account or Twitter account, they posted a tweet saying, hey guys, just got our new office space, which like a nice little, skyline ocean view. I don't know what city it was. Maybe it was like Florida or something. And they posted that right before the absolute rug pull of this platform, which had essentially like a net worth holdings of $14.8 billion and is now at like 900 million. And I think it's got more to bleed out. So guys, this whole situation with the market, it's never good when we have this black swan event of a leading cryptocurrency platform that just absolutely goes in the gutter. This is honestly, I think it's Terra Luna all over again. I think FTT still has more room to drop. I do not think it's done yet. But what we got to realize is this has unfortunately brought XRP down. This is further suppression by the much grander cryptocurrency market. XRP is only like, 2-3% of the entire cryptocurrency market cap. So you got to understand, like, yeah, we're dropping, but we're not dropping for the right reasons. There's nothing fundamentally wrong with Ripple, nothing fundamentally wrong with XRP. If you're level-headed and have, done all the document diving and all the research on why XRP is the next greatest cryptocurrency in the world, because they're working with the largest institutions on Earth. Let me repeat that. Largest banks on Earth are working with Ripple, okay? So it has brought us down. It has brought us down. Two things I want to say. One, great pumps start with great dumps. Really just keep that in mind, because when you're in the moment of the dump, it's super scary. But if you've been, around long enough like I have, like 5 years, you know that great dumps is what essentially you can argue kicks off these great pumps. Another example, you look back to when the SEC brought us from 80 cents per coin down to 17 cents per coin. This was literally the black swan event for XRP holders. But you know what? Bought the XRP at the lows, kept adding to our war chest, never sold. What ended up happening? 17 cents to $2 a coin. So just keep in mind, great pumps start with great dumps. All right. Another thing I want to add, while XRP has been playing out with this double bottom, as you guys remember, I made 30 freaking videos back to back about this weekly double bottom and how it was at an old XRP all-time high and using an old XRP all-time high as leverage to, potentially catapult back to all-time high prices. And it did get that initial catapult. And before that big red candle came in from, Binance and FTX, of course, had to ruin the party for us. Anyways, cheap XRP, can't really complain. But we had this little mid-pump activity going. And I genuinely thought, hey, this was going to allow us to fill the gaps up to, dollar per coin and get back to those all-time high-level prices. One thing that you guys would always put into my live streams was, hey, man, I know we're consolidating at 47 cents a coin. I know things are looking good. But hey, blockchain backer is saying we need to go back down to 38 cents. And I'm just thinking, honestly, I respect blockchain backer. I love the guy, but I just kept thinking to myself, are we really going to go back down to 38 cents? I don't think so. And of course, again, he was right. And we end up going back down to literally right now 0.379, 38 cents per coin. And I didn't watch the exact blockchain backer video of when we get to 38 cents, what would happen, but I'm pretty sure he was insinuating that once XRP could touch back down to 38 cents per coin, essentially retest the high that was created by the first leg of the bottom, he was saying, I'm pretty sure that we need to backtest that, use it as a support, go back down to that region, play around a little bit before we can continue back to the upside. So right now, it's either a danger zone for XRP investors because, there is gaps that, could be filled all the way down to 27 cents, all the way down to 22 cents per coin. So we're either in an extreme danger zone or we are at the perfect grand phoenix moment where we continue to respect the old XRP all-time high and use that as a launch pad to get us back to those all-time high prices. Again, you can see right here from Blockchain Backer. XRP wicked through the 39 cent sign of strength zone, but above now. However crazy as it is, Doge nailed the zone perfectly during all of that. I'll be watching the charts like a hawk into the night, I'm sure. This guy, Tyler Willis, got some interesting insight here. This is what I'm seeing, BC Backer. The 2017 to 2021 Bitcoin USD fractal shrunken down and overlaid onto the recent price activity for XRP. Let's see what happens. So honestly, guys, we just need to hold strong. Don't sell down here, man. I swear to God, one of the most scariest things in this world to me is not having any XRP. That's the scariest thing in the world, is not having any XRP, at least right now. At least right now, right? So it's like, yeah, this is not a financial advice, obviously. Don't sue me if you lose money, but I'm just saying from a veteran 5-year XRP holder, I would not be selling here. I would be either buying or holding, one or the other. Because we are at a point in time right now where this could be the phoenix rising from the ashes. The final touchdown, which it did. It touched all the way down to XRP old all-time high. And that is where XRP started wicking back up. And investors earlier in the day were bringing XRP, back to 40 cents per coin right there. XRP went from 45 all the way down to that old all-time high level. Immediately, boom, buyers kicked into gear really quick. Brought it straight back to 41 cents per coin. So essentially, Blockchain Backer is right, dude. He's right. We had to go back down to 38 cents. We did it. And this is our confirmation of, hey, you know what? This zone has a shit ton of demand. You pull up the volume metrics here. And by the way, I learned a little trick. You know how the volume bars are transparent? You can just spam click the volume button to make it more, saturated if you want. But as you can see here, very steady, not that much volume during the post $2 per coin run. And then all of a sudden, when we get into this double bottom, old XRP all-time high launchpad zone, see how that volume kicked up very, very nicely. So it's just the price pulling back is the market confirming to us that, hey, like this zone is important. We have demand down at this level. We must continue moving with the waves and fill the gaps all the way up to 80 cents per coin. All right, now let's just get into some, general news of today. I got something cool from Crypto Eddie here. This is interesting. Ripple announces partnership with Proper Home, the real estate revolution. Proper Home property marketplace developed on XRP Ledger for agents, developers, and owners. A new way to earn trust and credibility in each sales interaction. Ripple, a leader in blockchain and crypto solutions, has announced a new partnership with Proper Home, and blockchain-enabled real estate marketplace, to create a renewed way to buy, sell, and rent property. The partnership, which will leverage the XRP Ledger, the open-source Layer 1 blockchain through an NFT utility, will provide faster, more reliable, and energy-efficient transactions and improve the buying experience for potential buyers. Again, another thing I think NFTs could transition to for longevity of utility, because as you guys know, I've always said on the channel, I really don't like NFTs. Little cartoon character collections, that's literally just pump and dump. Just smells like pump and dump. Just smells like a money grab, right? At least X-Spectre, which is like the leading NFT on the XRP Ledger right now. Because, yeah, by the way, NFTs have been brought to the XRP Ledger. At least X-Spectre, at least they are doing like hyper realistic 3D rendering. So at least that I can respect. But I've always championed the idea of NFTs transitioning into their true long-term value in this world, which is, driver's license, passports, deed to a property, social security identity, like birth certificates, things like that, right? And one thing I've actually kind of thought of is, let's say you can kind of blend real estate and NFTs. I'm not saying, buying some virtual little world 2.0 land, but I mean real life, world 1.0, not world 2.0 where you're buying freaking fake metaverse land that does not exist anywhere, right? But actually blending true real estate with NFTs, and you could basically turn into, when you buy the NFT of that property on the blockchain, you do own the rights to that property. And that could be a way, I'm thinking, if we're thinking, 10, 20, 30 years out in the future, that's the quick new way to buy a home. It's all on the blockchain. Got an NFT picture of the property and the inside and the whole, land parcel. And you can buy the NFT, which gives you the rights to the property. And then you don't even have to go inside the house. You just buy the NFT, hold on it for 3-4 months, which essentially would be like the rights to the property. Hold it for 3, 4, 5, 6 months and flip it. It'd be like I think blending blockchain, NFT, and real estate, you have the potential to turn into purchasing real estate being strictly a blockchain activity. I mean, really, think 10, 20, 30 years in the future, man. Like, think that far out in the future. You think we're still going to be doing the traditional same old way of transferring property? Maybe. I'm not sure. But one thing that would be really cool, like let's say you're living in England and you're looking at properties in California. You find a little house in LA, not too great, but you think it'll go up for like $900,000. Buy it on the blockchain, never even go to the house, never even touch the house. And then 5 to 6 years later, the rights to that home on the blockchain come up in value. I don't know, just something out there. I'm not saying it's going to be the next few years, but just think out decades into the future how much more advanced real estate could become through blockchain. Again, just a little theory. To talk more about the Binance FTX situation, this is getting weird. October 6th, 2022, a hacker drains 580 million BNB, Binance's native token. November 7th, Binance starts dumping 580 million FTT. November 7th, FTX urging CZ to stop dumping FTT. November 8th, CZ willing to stop dumping and trade all their FTT if FTX gives them 580 million in BNB. Was there really some sort of like FTX hacked Binance kind of thing going on? I don't know, man. I don't know. That is just, I guarantee you in the next coming weeks, we will probably have more information on where this FTX Binance bad blood really started from. Another one here coming from Blockworks. Did this federal judge just poke a massive hole in Ripple's defense against the SEC? Guys, this thing's just trying to bait some clicks in. A dingo ate my XRP, clearly just saying no. No, it didn't. Here's the scope of the LBRY's defense on the prongs of the Howey test. It conceded 2 prongs. Ripple's defense is much broader and robustly defends all prongs of Howey. The LBRY decision has no value as precedence in respect of the first and second prongs of Howey. So, again, just so you can guys just be aware. Just don't give Blockworks your click, man. It's just, oh, did this federal judge poke a massive hole in the Ripple defense? No, they did something in a completely separate lawsuit. Okay. Key difference between LBRY and Ripple. 1, LBRY, company first, token second. Ripple, token came out first before the company. Then the company came second to build in the ecosystem. Here's a really long thread. I really don't want to read that much, but because it's super long. But Jeremy Hogan says, great summary, Bill. It's not the precedential value that makes people nervous, in my opinion. It's the thought that Judge Torres could issue a similar opinion in the Ripple case, backed by scant evidence and simply taking what the SEC says is truth while discounting contrary evidence. So, yeah, there's big theories going around right now in XRP Twitter. That, LBRY losing to the SEC, this is foreshadowing, Ripple losing to SEC, and I understand the concern, but I just don't think it's there. LBRY and Ripple are very, very different. And the tokens, right? I couldn't help but laugh at this. Have to show this to you guys. Uber has no cars. Airbnb has no real estate. FTX has no crypto. This is the new economy. I just couldn't help but show this to you guys. It's like, look, what? TikTok doesn't make content. Facebook doesn't make any posts. Uber, no cars. Airbnb, no real estate. DoorDasher, no real employees. FTX, no crypto. Could not help but laugh at this one. Another thing to laugh at a little bit is BitBoy Crypto decided to file a resume as a application to work for Ripple Singapore, and they said, thank you for your interest in Ripple and the Director of Strategy and Operations position. After reviewing your application, unfortunately, the team decided to move forward with other candidates they felt were a better fit at this time. Basically, just a very nice, polite, professional middle finger. And Altcoin Daily says, would you have done the job? Did you actually want it? This is my resume. I am the BitBoy Supreme Master and Commander of the XRP Army. I don't think BitBoy is the Commander of the XRP Army, man. Commander of the XRP Army right now is John Deaton. He's the guy that rounded up 75,000 plus XRP holders to be represented and have a voice in the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. But I will give BitBoy some credit. Remember a few weeks ago when he was doing that, live stream freak out? I mean, I don't mean like freak out in a bad way, not trying to, do any defamation here, but he kind of did have that like freak out on live stream and about Sam Bankman-Fried being like the devil of crypto, and now his own exchange gets rug pulled. And Binance single-handedly took down their largest competitor. That's going to go down in, like, finance history, guys. Like, do you realize that this whole FTX-Binance thing, this is going to go down in crypto history, in financial history of 101, how to take down your biggest competitor. Honestly, got to respect Binance. I know a lot of people are saying it's very weird because Binance has had a lot of allegations about them. Of fraud and Ponzi and whatever and bad acting and tweeting about the like CZ Binance, the CEO and owner of Binance, tweeting out about coins pumping to get them to pump more. Maybe there's a little insider trading going on there. I don't know. But for a long, long time, there's been a lot of just rumors floating around on Twitter about Binance. That's the reason why like some of the top like Bitcoin Maxi, or not Bitcoin Maxi, but just kind of Bitcoin or Ethereum crypto accounts that aren't pro XRP, a lot of them have been blocked by Binance from, pulling up data, doing threads, and showing things that, people are suspecting Binance of doing. But honestly, even with all that stuff, I got to respect him for literally taking down his biggest competitor in like less than 24 hours. Honestly, it's respect, man. It's war. It's war. It's, where there will be men, there will be war. Men continue to exist. War is going to exist. All right. I mean, dude, even if you shrunk down the whole human population to 2 men on Earth, there'll eventually be a war breaking out. Where there is men, there is war. Guys, go ahead and finish off the video. Let's get one last little breath of fresh air looking at the all-time price of XRP in monthly increments. And just remember, at the beginning of every big pump is a big dump. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning the video today. Really appreciate it. But one more thing I got to point to you guys. All-time high, almost all-time high, drawdown Lambo. All-time high, almost all-time high, drawdown. Awaiting the Lambo move. The pattern will repeat, guys. I'm telling you. These two things, I know they look a little bit different because back here, not that much liquidity. Here, that's when liquidity started to get serious. And then when this inevitably creates the third leg of the formation, there's going to be a hell of a lot more liquidity up here. Honestly, getting me goosebumps thinking about it. But just, guys, understand, in this decade, okay, in the next year or few or I don't know when, but you're eventually going to get that Lambo stretch again. All right? So thank you guys for the video today. Really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one.